welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. In this video, I am going to review a product that I just received yesterday, ordered about a week ago. Um, the the impulse to buy this product actually came from the creation of my videos, my combination series. When I was searching for thumbnails to put onto my videos, I was attracted to the artwork of this particular artist. Her artwork was work that I was not familiar with prior. I had never stumbled upon it before, but I found myself after about 5 or 6 videos, I kept being drawn to her work. And since I didn't have her product yet, I thought, well, you know what, since I'm using her artwork, I wouldn't mind actually having her cards as well. So I visited the website where the thumbnails were coming from, and I realized this is an independent artist. She creates not only Lenormand divination, but she also has other artists she works with, and she does do tarot stuff as well. These are not Lenormand cards, they're actually Lenormand tiles, which was another reason why I was very, very attracted to her product, because I don't have any tiles, and I love the idea of using tiles instead of cards. You can throw them in a bag and mix them up instead of shuffling them. I love the idea of I just love the personal feeling you get with having a tile in your hand, and just the feel of them, and you'll see here in a minute. So anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail because you're going to get a look at them right now. Anyway, so I wanted to introduce you to her first. She included her picture. It's also on her website. But this is, let me get the angle right. This is Jaime. Just a picture of her doing her art. And here is the box that the tiles come in. Her name is Jaime Sawyer. She signs the bottom of her work. She has this really cool symbolism here, which I haven't dived too much into the symbolism myself. I'm sure that there's meaning behind it, but I haven't examined it too closely yet. And then the side of the box has the etched key, which is really cool. And then this side just shows the symbolism. I'm having trouble getting my angle right. And so then there's the key and the symbolism, and here's the top. So the box itself is actually kind of like a little puzzle. It just lifts up. It's got the edges that it fits into, so it fits in just like a puzzle piece, and it actually fits snugly enough that it doesn't just come off when you move the box around. And there's the tiles inside, so let me go ahead and get them out. Now they're in order. If I haven't shaken the box up too much, let me see if I can keep them in order so that when we look at the tiles, we can see them in order. Okay, the box over here. Okay, so there's the tiles. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out what order I put these in. So there's the back of the tiles. Let me see if I can do this in a kind of an orderly fashion here. There's the back of the tiles right there, which is the same similar symbolism that's you see on the box, a little bit more simple. Okay, so is this the first one? No, that's not the first one. That's not the first one either. Let's see. Let me turn these upside down. Okay, these aren't in order. So I think what we're going to do, instead of worrying about whether or not they're in order, I'm just going to show you the tiles one by one. So there's the tower. She doesn't have the playing card inserts on the actual tiles themselves, but I don't mind that, because I think if she did, actually, you know what, I'm going to move these out of the way so that you can focus on just the one that I'm showing you. I don't mind that she doesn't have the playing card inserts on the tiles, because I think it would make it too busy. But I'm going to show you something else too, actually, since I'm mentioning it. Let me go ahead and do it now. I also bought, with the set of tiles, I bought the Grand Tableau etched board. I think if I'm remembering correctly, she said this was cherry wood. I might be mistaken about that. Anyway, it's a really cool, it's like a, I don't know, I think it's probably about 14 inches across by like almost 12 inches in width. But what she does is she has the cards. There's the tower that we were just looking at. She has all of the keywords listed. She has the playing card insert there. So if you're missing the playing card insert on the tile, and if you have the Grand Tableau board, you can have that reference right there on the board. And then she also has the whether or not it's neutral or negative or positive, and then whether or not it's portrait or action or mood or whatever. Anyway, so there's the board, and then it's got other suggestions of layouts that you can do. It's got a brief explanation of what the Grand Tableau reading, some of the things you should pay attention to, although this is not all of the things that you look at in a Grand Tableau, but it's just like the major. And then the backside can be etched as well, but I chose not to. It's just blank for mine. I don't remember what you could have etched on the back. I'd have to go back and look. I don't want to give bad information. Anyway, that's the Grand Tableau board that I ordered with the tiles. Okay, so there's the tower. Really pretty. And it looks like I'm in order now, so I'm going to go ahead and go in order. There's the rider. This is one of my favorite tiles. I just love the color. I feel like I'm not getting it focused. Oh, that's better. Let me show you the tower now that it's focused. There, that's a better view of the tower. Number 19. Okay, so then there's the rider. I love the artwork. I love the color combinations. There's the clover tile. And as you can see, it's a resin on top. So it's super smooth, super like slippery on top. And there's no resin on the back. So this has the wood feel to it, which I really like. And she did the burning effect around the edges. And so the resin only covers the top portion and then the sides. It's about, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, a couple millimeters thick. But they're very lightweight. There's that one. Anyway, here's the ship. So yeah, I was using, there's the house. I was using this artwork on my thumbnails. I love the simplicity. I love the colors. I just think these are super attractive. There's the clouds. There's the snake. My light is a little bit getting dimmer outside. It's dusk right now, so I hope it's not too badly affecting your ability to see these. Here's the coffin card, or the coffin tile. The coffin actually looks cheerful. And a lot of times when the coffin comes up, I use it as like a transformation card rather than like a negative. Of course, an ending is always transformation, right? It's a ending and a new beginning, so it's always transformation. There's the bouquet, really pretty and colorful. There's the scythe. There's the whip. This is another one of my favorites. There's the birds. They kind of look like, you guys remember the Partridge Family on TV? They kind of look like partridges. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be or not, but I like their colors. There's the dog. Another thing too that I really appreciate is everything is just so clear what it is. There's no question. When this is the child one, of course you think new beginnings or baby or whatever with the child. Everything is just so clear. There's no question as to what you're looking at, which card this is. A lot of times when you get, this is a fox, obviously. A lot of times when you get Lenormand decks, the artwork can be a little bit, I don't know, elaborate, and it kind of loses the main message of the card sometimes if the artwork is too elaborate. You know what I like about this bear card? Instead of just a brown bear, it's actually the panda bear. And one of the main keywords for the bear is fortune or good fortune. And I know that in the, with the panda is a symbolism for good fortune. So I like that. There's a panda bear on the bear tile. Here are the stars. I just love the stars card. It's really pretty too. Here is the garden. I can't tell which is better, to put it like in the light over here or to keep it. It's probably, there we go. The garden. Here is the mountain. Here's the crossroads. I love that there's tons of paths in the crossroads because a lot of times there's more than two choices, right? A crosswords. There's a lot of choices. There's the mice. This particular mice card doesn't really look negative because they're kind of cute, aren't they? But typically the mice card is a kind of a negative message, can be a negative message. There's the heart card. I love that it has the keyhole in the middle. Here's the ring. I like the amethyst crystals on top. It's really, really pretty. There's the book, closed book, which is preferable to me because the book typically for me represents secrets, unknown knowledge. So the book is closed on her tiles, which I really like. There's the letter. There's the gentleman. Here's the woman card, the lady. Not sure why she chose deer, but it's kind of cool. I like it. I like the choice. Here's the lilies card. Gorgeous lilies. There's the sun. Simple but beautiful. Here's the moon card. Here's the key. This key looks like it fits into the keyhole on the heart. It's kind of cool. And this is one of my favorites too. This is the anchor card. I just love the way it looks. So pretty. That's the anchor. Here's the fish. Are we losing our... and we're a little bit out of order here, but that's okay. We started out of order. There's the stork. And then the one I haven't shown you yet, the last one is the cross. So anyway, there you go. That's Jaime Sawyer's Lenormand tiles. They are so pretty. They weren't cheap. This tile set cost me $150. But you know what? My birthday's right around the corner, and quite frankly, I think I would have even spent more. I love them that much. I've used them a couple of times. I've already gotten really good readings. I'm on the lookout for a beautiful bag to keep them in. Although I will keep them in the box. I want a bag for when I'm shuffling them. Anyway, so that's the tiles. You can see how big they are just in my hand. They're super. So if you're using the Grand Tableau board that she has, like, so you shuffle them and you just lay them out. They do fit side by side. They fit very nicely. They do move around. There's no wedges, although you can feel where the etchings are. It's not deep or anything, so the tiles can move around, but they do fit very nicely. And actually, because the tiles are smaller than regular playing cards, the Grand Tableau is much more manageable with these tiles than it is just with the cards. Anyway, so you sit, and what I like to do is I like to, look at where they are placed and do more, more in-depth reading based on which tiles land on which placements. That's the Grand Tableau. Anyway, so that's, oh gosh, sorry, I just bumped my camera. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. So anyway, that's the tile set that I just purchased. Oh, the board, I forgot to mention, the board wasn't cheap either, but again, it's a handmade piece. And I think it was beautifully done. The board, I think, if I'm remembering, I think I paid $65 for this. And maybe, yeah, I think she did say it was like cherry wood or something, but it's... The thickness is about, it's a little bit thicker, I think, than the tiles themselves. Slightly thick. No, it's about the same thickness, actually. Anyway, so there's that. So, highly recommended. If you're interested, if you're looking for something special, especially if you're looking for something special to give as a gift for someone who might like these types of divination tools, highly recommended. She has her own website. She's also on Etsy. So again, Jaime Sawyer. I think if you just Google Jaime Sawyer, I won't give you the... I don't think I need to give you the website, because you can probably just Google Sawyer's Lenormand and you'll be able to bring it up. And even though on her website, when I ordered, it said give up to 2 weeks for the order to be fulfilled because they are handmade and made to order. This actually came within a week's time, much quicker than I expected. The shipping for me, I'm in Oregon. I don't know where these came from, but I paid $16 shipping as well. So it was a hefty little price tag. But you know what? Even though I'm not the type of person that typically spends that kind of money, I absolutely love this set and I would do it again in a heartbeat. It is well worth the money in my opinion. I'll use these every day. I'll use these every day and absolutely just adore them. Anyway, that's it. This video doesn't have to be any longer. I just wanted to show those to you and give her a recommendation because I think she deserves it. Well, thanks again for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon.